sweeties! Geez, I ventured out into the world to get food the other day and there was not a single parking place. What the 4.5? Am I the only one on lockdown while everyone else is out there having a party? Because I will be seriously cheesed off if that turns out to be the case. I mean, someone could have let me know. Anyway, for those 15 of you who are nobly still hiding out in your rabbit hutches, I was thinking that no matter what else happens, our minds can never be locked down. This is the perfect time to create a whole new reality for ourselves because, as you all know, we create our reality with our thoughts. But first, we need to decide what we want. So we'll make a list and then we'll get busy. Thanks for listening to Astrology with Linda Shaw. Don't forget to subscribe, it's free, and press the bell thing. You'll be sent reminders. That's enough of that. Let's get to the stars. Aries, my little jackrabbit, are you the one starting all these fabulous challenges that everyone's doing? Running 5Ks in your bathroom, eating 6 raw eggs with a dose of peppermint liqueur, generally torturing yourself until you can pronounce yourself the winner. It's a marvelous gift, that willingness to bet on anything from the color of the Queen's knickers to the origin of Donald Trump's hair. You're the one who keeps us laughing, reminding us all how ridiculous we are. Thank heaven for you. Just remind yourself that Thursday's new moon is about making money, so pay attention to what's going on around you. This could actually, amazingly, be a really profitable time for you. So put down that dead rat you were about to devour and do something grown up. There's magic out there, if you're looking. That's it for Aries. Taurus, my little chocolate muffin. You're not that neighbor out there with the drone, are you? Photographing anyone who's taking his dog for a walk. Don't waste your energy on rubbish like that. What other people do is their business. Your business is about learning to handle the dramas in your home. And since you can't do your usual stomping off and sulking thing, you actually have to confront people and discuss things for a change. Scary, isn't it? But actually quite wonderful. You are discovering that you're much more emotionally powerful than you thought you were. You're taking your power back. But you're also learning that not every battle is worth fighting. Yay! Some are just ego games, not worth the energy. Anyway, the sun starts shining on you tomorrow. It's a whole new beginning and wild new adventures are on the way. That's it for Taurus. Gemini, my little squirrel, how are you doing? Look, frustration is just a waste of energy. How about using this amazing time to get to know yourself better? Sit down and stare into the mirror and ask yourself, who am I really looking at? Do you see your mother shaking her head in disappointment? Or can you see your father making stupid jokes about how no one really expects anything from an idiot like you? Or is it your grandmother telling you everything will be all right in the morning, darling? We all inherit bits of our family, usually the bits that annoy us most. So now you need to look at yourself again and thank each relative, no matter how irritating, for their part in your life and let them go. You're searching for yourself and you're shedding all the other bits. It's the most fantastic exercise. All your strengths are slowly starting to emerge. And it's almost time to fall in love with you. No, it definitely is time. Now, that's it for Gemini. Cancer, my little cream puff, aren't you fabulous? You're so determined to keep everyone happy that you're about to collapse from exhaustion. Instead of dealing with your own dramas, you've gone into complete denial. Isn't this hilarious? Listen, there's a new moon on Thursday and the moon is your planet. So get out there, look at her, welcome her into your life. The moon goddess is here for your benefit and she's asking for transformation. Of course, this particular moon is a little more strict than most because she's surrounded by half the other planets. The trick is you need to know exactly what you want and then ask for it with enormous gratitude. Now, behave as though your desires have already come true and make a few moves. You'll be helped as soon as you take the first step. It's much easier than it looks. That's it for Cancer. Leo, my little koala bear, just because everyone thinks you're bossy doesn't mean you don't know what you're talking about. And this week, people are slowly realizing how incredibly impressive you are, and they're asking for your advice. Does that feel good? It should. You might even set yourself up as a consultant and charge actual money for your wisdom. Either way, you'll probably be mediating for family or neighbors or people who need help with projects. This is great stuff. You're Yoda. And everyone wants to drink at the well of your genius. At last, they're beginning to understand the extent of your magnificence. How great does that feel? Bask in the glow. But if you can, try and stay out of your ego. This is about finding your soul purpose and going where you feel most fulfilled. And you're close now. You're starting to get the message. Good for you. That's it for Leo. Virgo, my little rosebud. Are you feeling all needy and insecure? That's okay. Even you get to fall over every now and then. Besides, the cause is obvious. You're spreading yourself far too thin and trying far too hard to manage everything on your own. Enough of that garbage. Swallow that ridiculous pride and ask for help. Your ideas are fantastic. But even you only have one pair of hands, which is very annoying but true. Besides, you're making great progress this week. You're just not seeing the results quite yet. Keep going, stop for the occasional lunch, and accept all the help that's offered. And remember, just because no one does things as beautifully as you, doesn't mean they're not doing it right. They're just doing it differently. Calm down, sweetie, or you really will fall over. That's it for Virgo. Libra, my little tadpole. If you're going to waste all this wonderful new energy arguing with yourself, you'd better be prepared for the consequences, which are that nothing will change and you'll still be grumpy. So enough of that. Sure, decisions are difficult, we know this. So don't make any, just act, do something, anything. Once you move, you'll be directed. Thursday's new moon will start the ball rolling. Just remember, it's never rude to say no, as long as you do it very sweetly and politely and for a good reason. And it's never a bad idea to put yourself first. If you're a basket case, you're no use to anyone. So for now, focus on making yourself magnificent. And when you've done that, you can fix everyone else's life. Be kind to the lovers though. Sometimes you forget how important they are. That's it for Libra. Scorpio, my little nutcase, are the vibes finally getting to you? Has the paranoia set in? That's not really such a shock. Trust is really difficult for you at the best of times. And now, if you're looking for something not to trust, you've got the whole world to choose from. The result, of course, is that everything at home is changing. And you're learning a whole lot of lessons about self-sacrifice. Not bad lessons. You're discovering you're much stronger than you realized, and you don't mind helping the others get through the race. You're learning some fabulous lessons about money while you're there. So when you finally get moving again, there'll be a completely different wealth strategy. You're slowly getting the hang of all this madness. Good for you. Be proud of yourself. That's it for Scorpio. Sagittarius, you gorgeous creature. There are huge improvements in your life, even though you can't really see them just yet. Just know that your efforts are starting to pay off. People are paying attention and new opportunities will soon show themselves. Still, for some reason, you are still finding ways to sabotage your own progress. It's a genius thing. Remember this. No one has to lose for you to win, and no one can do precisely what you can do. So enough with the compromise. You can have it all, and you don't have to sacrifice a thing, except maybe a perfect love life for now. Truth is, your lovers are feeling very mildly neglected. You're so busy dashing about inside your head, you've completely lost track of all the important people in your life. Would you pay attention? How much would you care if they left? It's a very important question. That's it for Sagittarius. Capricorn, my little donut. You're really handling all this madness really well. In fact, you're handling everyone else's while you're at it. You're one of the strong ones. You're checking on the neighbors, phoning your buddies, and it's not like you're having a particularly fabulous time yourself. In fact, your nightmares are keeping you awake and you're battling to get enough sleep. How about this? You have cosmic permission to stop saving the world for, say, 3 days, and to rescue yourself. You know, when you're this tired, you're susceptible to any negative energies that are bouncing around. And right now, all of the most powerful planets are in your sign. You have the powers of a magician, but you need to be sane and rested to make really good use of them. Have a salt bath. Be kind to yourself. You can save the world tomorrow or the next day. That's it for Capricorn. Aquarius, my little pumpkin, have you strangled anyone yet? No? Excellent. Just hang in until Thursday. There's a new moon then, which is bringing a fabulous new energy into your space. Everything calms down. Unexpected opportunities come at you from all directions. Of course, you won't trust any of it. Why would you? And you're staring into space wondering what the heck's going on. Enough of that. If there was ever a time to hone your strengths, this is it. If you're still waiting for everything to line up perfectly before you make a move, you'll be waiting for a really long time. So make a decision and do something. Trust yourself enough to take a teeny step forward. Good things are just waiting for you to let them in. That's it for Aquarius. Pisces, my little coconut. You've been using these mad energies really well, working on yourself and all your personal dramas. The only snag is, you're trying to do everything at once, of course. You're taking 100 online courses, reading every book that was ever written, and wondering why you're so confused. Listen, this is not about listening to the wisest people and doing what they tell you. It's about learning to trust yourself and your own wisdom. It's a tough one, but you're starting to get the idea. Stop putting so much pressure on yourself. For now, concentrate on understanding your own needs. You're so busy fretting about what everyone else wants that you're forgetting to take care of yourself. Use Thursday's new moon to detach and rethink. There'll be some money coming in too, so you can pay your bills. And for now, refuse all offers to handle other people's money. You know you'll just dash off and spend it. Just behave for a while longer. Just take your time. That's it for Pisces. Thank you, fabulous creatures, for listening to Astrology with Linda Shaw. Remember to wash your hands every 5 seconds and then laugh out loud. Stress is a much bigger killer than any boring old virus. So keep smiling even if you don't feel like it. You soon will. Now, if you'd like to subscribe, just press the button. It's free. And have a great week. Remind yourself every 5 minutes just how amazing you are. Give yourself permission to succeed. It's important. Bye now.